excited to be making this video for you guys today. I was thinking earlier how awesome it is that I have this channel, and also how awesome it is that it provides an excuse for me to always go out and buy more colognes for my collection. You guys are awesome for showing interest in these videos, and especially for your suggestions. Today I am going to be doing a review on budget colognes, and earlier this week I asked you guys for suggestions, high budget colognes that you guys have used and that you guys think are worth purchasing, and you guys delivered. You gave me a lot of awesome suggestions. So this video and the next few videos on this channel are going to be reviews of high quality budget colognes, and it wouldn't be possible without you. So I thank you and I appreciate you, and I will be sure to give you a shout out when I review the cologne that you suggested. I also just wanted to say real quickly, as a general theme for these videos, it doesn't always make sense, and it's not always practical to go out and buy super expensive colognes. If anything, I hope that these videos introduce you to colognes that you can go out and try for yourself, that are budget friendly and that offer lots of quality and honestly compete with the name brand designer colognes at a fraction of the price. So that being said, there are very awesome designer colognes out there, but I think that it's really easy to overlook the budget colognes that exist when they may end up being better in certain categories than the designer ones. So with that out of the way, I also just wanted to say that if you like this content and if you are interested in seeing more cologne reviews, be sure to subscribe to the channel, be sure to like this video, and be sure to comment any suggestions or share a cologne that you love yourself with the rest of the community. I promise I'll read it, and I might even do a review later with it. So thank you for being here. Thanks for showing interest. Let's get right into it. So the first cologne that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is a heavy hitter. It is Spice and Black Vanilla by Cremo. Or Cremo, I don't know how to say it. I think it might be Cremo though. But this cologne is just fantastic. When it first showed up at my house, I opened up the cardboard box that it came in, and I could immediately smell it, and that proved to me that it was very strong. At first I was actually a little nervous that the bottle might have been leaking, but everything was perfectly fine. And it's just that the cologne smells really good and has a lot of strength and potency to it. It'll probably come as no surprise to you that this fragrance showcases spice and vanilla scents. I would definitely say that this is more of a traditional and classic masculine scent. I think one of the middle notes of this cologne is actually tobacco, and tobacco colognes usually are hit or miss for me because they do come across as really strong and sometimes overbearing to me. However, this cologne offers a tobacco middle note, but it balances it out by introducing the fragrance with a top note that is comprised of cardamom. So the really musky and strong, overbearing element of this cologne is harmonized others, I couldn't help but think of like an isolated cabin in the woods somewhere. And I imagine the weather to be snowy, not quite a blizzard, but the snow is just slowly falling. It's cold outside, but you are nice and warm inside this cabin. It's like an old-fashioned style, so you have those rustic scents. You have woodsy scents all around you. There's a fire burning. You're sitting on a nice, comfortable leather chair, and your grandpa's in the corner smoking a pipe or something. Also, for some reason, there is a fresh bouquet of flowers right next to you. So, I know that sounds really weird, but when I first smelled this cologne, that's what I thought. It's a rustic, regal, classic cologne that has very strong elements to it, but it also has a floral introduction that lightens things up a little bit and keeps it fresh. So, the price point for this cologne is fantastic. I think this bottle was only around $20. I think you can actually go pick these up at Walmart. So, I really, really highly recommend that if you have not had any experience with Cremo's colognes, that you go check them out. What else might be interesting to know about this? I think this is not one that you would throw on casually. I think that this one is definitely more of a date night, formal event cologne. It's just a little bit too attention grabbing to be worn casually, unless that's how you roll. And if that's the case, then go for it. But I just am shocked and amazed at how high quality this is. It smells really good. It is a very long-lasting cologne. I think with a couple sprays of this, you would be good for probably 5 to 6 hours, if not longer. And it's also funny because I own a lot of designer colognes, and within the short span of time that I have owned this cologne, I have probably gotten more compliments than throughout the entire time I've owned those other colognes. So, very high quality, very affordable, very classic, very traditional, very masculine, very strong. And overall, it's worth adding it to your collection, and it's worth trying out if you have not smelled this one before. I'd probably give this one a 4, honestly, because the price point's just awesome. It's very long lasting, and the scent is, it's interesting. It's maybe not a 4. I might rank it as less than the Dolce & Gabbana, the one cologne. They do have a very similar chemical makeup in my opinion, and this one is really good. It competes with it, but it might not be quite as good as Dolce & Gabbana's the one. For $20, it's hard to beat this. So, once again, that is Cremo's Spice and Black Vanilla Eau de Toilette. The next cologne I'm going to be reviewing is Zara Silver For Men. And I wasn't exactly sure what to think of this cologne when it was first suggested to me, because I didn't know that Zara made colognes. I thought they just made mass scale clothing. So resembles my scent preferences. I really like fresh and light and casual colognes, ones that you can throw on daily, ones that perform well in warmer weather. And I think for $22, this does a really good job at satisfying those needs of mine. I will say it is a little bit too bright for my taste when it's first applied. When I first sprayed it on, I wasn't sure if I liked it, but as it settled on my skin and as it took effect, it really evolved into something that I grew to love. So it kind of gives me the same vibes as Bleu de Chanel, except it's taken more in a floral direction, I would say. This cologne reminds me of hiking in late spring, early summer through the mountains where wildflowers are growing all around you. The air is light and clean, and it's a very naturey floral scent. So I do like it a lot for those reasons. I think that the longevity is great. I don't think it lasts quite as long as Cremo's spice and black vanilla. I think that within 3 or 4 hours, this cologne will be pretty much undetectable. So I can't say that it has the best longevity, but it's also not horrible. I think it does a really good job, especially for the price. I think that there was a